God is the greatest. Guys, how are you? How are you? I've been watching some things, and guys, I think maybe I've seen some of it, but I can't keep it to myself. I have to share it. No, you must have heard me talking about this great show, great concert that was being held in Brooklyn, New York. Right? I talked about it before it started. I know that I want to give a little analysis of the entire 2 day thing. It was so beautiful. The crowd was big and bigger. The first night was big, the first concert, the first show. And because the people wanted a second one, they had to plan a second one. And the crowd was there. And believe me, this guy, he has an ability. He will go places because he started. And although I think this concert was a show. It was a victorious thing for him, right? It was victorious because what? He has put his all, and the fact that he was incarcerated for 13 years, and people tend to have a sympathetic feeling knowing that he was sick while he was there, and he's out. And each day when you look at him, he seems to be progressing better and better. You can see a difference on him. And he seems to have had his mindset on what he wanted to do when he gets out. So he was there maybe visioning what is the song should be, the words in the song, the rhythm, and how he's probably maybe imagining himself in even New York City. That was a huge place. And it was sold out for both occasions, 2 consecutive days, and it did well. And he had in the Caribbean, he had in Jamaica, and he has been doing well. This man seems to be a blessing in other people's lives. Things may have happened in the past, but let us look on what is happening now and just try to say something good about the person, no matter what. Let us not dwell on the past. So, when I look now to say that at the dance hall in Brooklyn, his performance alone, maybe I don't think he had to say, I am king. His performance allows the people to see in him if he is really king. And that is what he had portrayed because what? Although he's not a person from here, he put out so much in the 2 nights that I said nights, the 2 occasions that it was so memorable. It's been talked about everywhere. Can you imagine a Jamaican come to the United States and have a function for 2 consecutive days? And it was all crammed, and the reaction from the people was so there. They were just into everything. I can just imagine the emotions that we're going through, through their minds. And some probably look as if they were crying. I remember I saw this lady, I remember her name right now. She, as if she was crying so much. She was emotionally disturbed because she maybe have a sympathy or something where sympathy goes out so much when you see somebody being knocked away and they come out and they are performing. It's like it draws you out. What if the person didn't make it to come out? You try to think, but God was with him, so he's out and he's doing things to make people happy, right? So when I look also, when they ask him, which of these occasions would he have said is the best? He knew, but he didn't want anybody to feel bad. So he said they were all, but people would know because persons have been going to the different venues where he had the different events. They would have known. And I think with here having such a large space to accommodate, maybe because the one in Jamaica was so huge. And here is, let me say, not huger, but here is so huge. And it was filled to capacity, right? So he seems to be getting on with what he wants to put out, right? And outside of Jamaica, I don't know, people support him because he could have come and nobody showed up, and he would have been embarrassed and be at a loss. So maybe he would have made some money, but I can imagine the expense that goes with it because it's an entourage of persons that were there with him, right? And he was also at the Mobo in England, right? And he got an award. He was also um, nominated for Grammy, but he didn't get that. But at least he was there. Then, he was at Drake's. So you see, he has been all over the place, right? So having that Freedom Street concert December 31st, and he had said that he's going to make it a yearly thing. And maybe in the different, because person would not be able to come to the one place. So maybe at the different venues, he's going to set up a thing where persons can come and enjoy themselves, right? And this is so good, right? He received the Mobile Awards, and right there he was honored. So if he did not get anything at the Grammy, he was nominated, but the Mobile Awards he was awarded, which is another beauty for him, right? And the way the event was so planned, the entire arrangement, everything seemed to have gone so well. I would say it was so orchestrated. The lights, the everything that I watched, it was like I was watching a movie, a well put together movie. It was so beautiful, so beautiful. And I have to commend the persons who were among the team who put it together. Spice, they were there, and Popcorn, I don't think Popcorn was not there. Some other persons were there. Bounty Killer was there. They are, it was so good. I don't want to say anything bad because when somebody do something good, just commend them, right, guys? Right, guys. And when you look where the person he was before, and I think being incarcerated has somehow um, done something to his whole behavior. So to me, it has changed him somehow. Because when I listened to an interview he had, when he said that he's done no more bleaching, he's not going to do any more bleaching, as if he realized that the bleaching was not good. But at the time, he was into it, and he is now seeing that he does not want to have anything to do with bleaching, and that is going to come as a result. Persons will soon start bleach and go back to their natural self. Natural self. So it was good. Everything had gone well, and we haven't heard of any incident or anything. And we are happy to know that the event finally came and went by. And persons went, enjoyed themselves, and it the Black Rhino was there. Some other persons I can't for me to name them all up, but it was a beauty. It was a beauty. And we watched some of it, so we must be thankful because I couldn't be there, but I could see a little. So guys, remember to subscribe to the channel and I'll catch you in my next video. I'm out.